いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた。雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける。君の声が今も胸に響くよ。それは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いた。あの時見えなかった。
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I open some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
it doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damage from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Holy, where are you going? These enemies aren't me.
Place here!
Do it!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Denied! Holy Land! Annihilation! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well,
How?
Oh, wow!
so then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganneth Harros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
I think Hootle senses something. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with. Oh?
What? Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great. What?
Yeah!
What?
Hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it.
Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with...
No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. Okay, off we go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little gave back. Pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call motion the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Courteous,
coming
aren't
through! Here I go! It's not on my watch!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Severing Wind!
These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Falcon!
Astral energy! Lunar corruption!
Slash!
Raging storm!
Not today!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
And the pummeling to me!
Take this!
Raging storm!
Take this! Rising Falcon! You're finished!
I'm on a roll! Radiant
You're
You
mine!
fight better at a distance.
Thank you.
Further away the better. You and I both.
Wind!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
This will be a delicious piece of mine!
You're far enough!
Light energy!
No further!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Wind!
Do it!
Rimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Get lost!
Resonate with the earth!
Light astral
Your
energy!
mind!
Dance in the
It's
wind!
over! On your Double Demon Fang!
Confiscated!
It's on! Double Demon Fang!
This world!
Ignite!
Do it!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Prepare to be
Double Demon Fang!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Down.
Your skills are admirable.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Double Demon Fang! You're mine!
Resonate with the
You're finished! Come one, come all!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Get on in there with the others.
You're mine!
Mind free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Elusive deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Hitting fire type! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
You're finished!
Shining
Separation
Supernova!
Showtime!
Glacial Spear! Pierce
Here I
evil!
come!
Radiant
It's
Storm!
over!
Resonate with the
Blow
earth!
flight!
I'm ready!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Is the blazing sword okay?
Right, here goes! You picked the wrong fight!
No further!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Dance in the wind!
Elucidate! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'm only getting here!
Demon Fang!
Get out of here, Romeo!
Save you!
This could be useful.
Got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy!
This one will be difficult to predict.
It's a duel beyond!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Can't get out of this! Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate magic is there! Leave the enemy's art to me!
Place here!
Air thrust! You get to get air thrust! Burning thrust!
Can you take it? Take this!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You got company! Air thrust! Light astral energy! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Fight!
I never miss!
I owe you one!
Another incantation ruined.
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Begin!
Here's a healing
Exhausting jump! Negative!
I'll be
No art of being interrupted.
Light astral energy! More when I hear from!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! It's over! Rising Falcon!
Denied!
Here I come! This one's all mine! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Severing wind! Rising Falcon! You're mine!
Confiscated!
Wind!
Annihilation!
Begin! Falcon!
Tempest! Whoa! Hey, one at a time!
Destruction! You're finished! Double Demon Fang! Wind!
Elusive deity!
Radiant Pierce!
Double Demon! You're
Ready and raring!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Radiant
You're finished! Double Demon Fang!
There you go! Don't let up!
Now we see what I can do! Nothing gets by me!
Catapult! Here I come!
Annihilation! Air thrust!
Double Demon Fang! Severing wind! Severing wind! Here I come! Rising Falcon! Strike!
Blown flight!
In a bind?
Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Don't mind if I do!
Me, yours! Begin! Let free!
You're mine!
Thunder field!
Double Demon Fang!
Alright!
You're
I
mine!
never done it!
Resonate with the earth!
Radiant storm!
Take this! Double Demon Fang! Burn it out!
Fire up!
You're mine!
Reload!
Destruction!
Got it! Annihilation! Now's our chance! Anything in armor is all mine! Field!
Take this! Double Demon Fang! Severing wind!
Magic is there!
Crush!
Field!
Take
Lunar
this!
corruption! Get on it! Lunar blast!
You're mine!
Thunder!
It's over!
Art expert! Coming through! Illuminate the sun! Magic is there! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
On your
The flame inside me! You're
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm nearly done for.
In here!
now!
Is this it? I couldn't make it in time.
Thunder field! I'll bring you back from death to what would I do without you?
You require
Raging campaign!
Elusive deity!
Field!
Hitting pile driver!
In a bind?
No escape!
Downfall! Wind energy! Let's go!
Rising Falcon!
Far enough!
Stop!
I've used too much.
Now!
No more playing nice!
No! Can't end here!
Can't be happening!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
You're mine!
We land!
Try harder!
This death shall not be forgotten.
One more!
It's over!
Can't be
It's in your hands now.
Is this it?
Dance in the wind! In here! Let's get you all tucked away! Raging cat! In I can feel the medicine
Double
working!
Demon Fang!
I'm gonna need more.
Double Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
Ready to go! Far enough!
Stay away from my friend!
That's a bit!
Double Demon Fang!
Their arcs were interrupted!
No, it won't end like this!
It's on! Eat dirt!
Can't be swallowed!
Take it! No escape! That's
Raging
Double
cascade!
Demon Fang!
Fred! Dance in the wind!
Let me see what I knock it into next week!
More
Double
with the
Demon
sun!
Fang! Try harder! Not a
Lightning
chance!
condemned!
No escape!
Illuminate the... Come forth! Holy glimpse! Holy light! I require complete focus!
Is this what real pain feels like?
I'll bring you
Double
back from
demon
death to
fist!
this. I'll bring you back from death to this.
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you. No.
Double demon fist! Double demon fist! Here I come! Double demon fist! Severing wing!
Eat this!
Double demon fist!
Is this it?
Lightning orbs! Lightning condensed! Ready to go!
I can carve through armor! Now we beat the crap out of you!
Remind me to stay on your
You
good
are gonna
side.
pay for that!
Double demon fist!
What a... I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am!
Nothing to do without this!
Is this what real camp
Remedy
feels
happening.
like?
Come forth, holy, holy! What was I thinking? Healing circle! Back into the fray!
I owe you one.
Think again!
I'm on it!
Here's the healing orb! First aid! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Double demon fist! Take this!
Eagle
I'm on a roll now!
Wind!
I've let you all down.
You paid for that!
By the power of water! Holy, holy land! Here goes!
No escape!
Power of water! Here goes!
Double demon fist!
Take
Let's
this!
go! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
No further!
In here! Nothing gets by me! It can't be happening!
Double demon fist!
Banana, let's go!
Ignite!
Right! Magic is in! Ready to go!
Double demon fist!
Not on my watch!
Double demon fist!
Light astral energy!
You're mine!
Let's go!
Double demon
Do
fist!
it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Law, wake up!
Damn! Sorry about that!
We should be able to cook here.
Oh, my hair's gone all free.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
No choice. Double demon coming, face me.
Forward up! Ready!
Negative gate.
Please live, not in your dreams!
Here I come.
Easter!
Take this. Stardust.
Lunar corruption!
This one's all
By
mine.
the power of
Rising
let
Falcon.
us raise
Damn it.
testing!
Too fast.
Stand back.
Take this.
I'll trip it up.
You're finished. We did it.
As impressive as always.
I'm
No,
ready.
I mean, you're even...
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Here's evil! Sleep now!
You're finished. Double demon fang.
Into the shadows! Lightning orb!
Wow, look what I just found.
Forgive you!
You're mine.
Lightning condensed!
Take this.
Thunderblade!
It's all begin. Double demon fang.
Handle it! That's
I'm ready.
Now I need everything!
My turn.
Here!
Take this. You got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising Falcon. All yours.
Catapult.
Here I come. Wind. Here I come.
I'm ready. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Not a chance.
Certainly not.
Burning strike!
Nicely done.
No choice. Double Demon Fang! Not today! Double Demon Fang! Come on!
Take this! I can shatter any steel!
Destruction!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Sion, Astral Energy, full throttle!
My fists are crushing it out there!
There's something in the water.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Demon Fang!
By the power you got company!
Where are you going?
Try harder! Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
Demon Fang!
Air the shadow!
You're mine!
Lightning and thunder!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Prepare to be
Double
seized,
Demon
though.
Fang! This one's all mine!
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more
mine!
doing.
My turn! You're mine! Mirage!
Now you see what I can do! Elusive deity! Getting fire title!
Double Demon Fang!
Tornado drive! Denied!
Slap! You're mine!
Elusive
You're
deity!
finished!
Getting
Double
fire
Demon
title!
Fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Captivity!
Swallow Blade! Catapult!
I'm ready!
Zara, frozen!
Hammer!
A comfortable win.
Go no further!
Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this! Elusive deity! Getting pile driver!
Infernal Kick!
Nothing gets out! Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Do it! Lock!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Now! Rising Falcon!
Elusive deity! Begin!
Rising Falcon!
Air thrust!
Could have been worse.
Let's dispose of the
I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Go get dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade! The
Not on
flame
my
inside
watch.
me yearns to be let free!
Stay rushing! You gotta jump for cover, okay? Here!
Here I come!
glacial spear.
Rising
Here's
Falcon!
evil!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you had your uses! Freeze!
Coming
Charge
through!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as
Now.
well, I'm here to stop.
Scarlet Inferno!
Will this
Now! You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Okay, here I go!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind!
My turn! This one's all mine!
In here! More for... Thank goodness we won.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I think we've helped these people just about. They're going to need more long-term. What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do it.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's...
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Yeah! Seriously?
Hey!
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
You guys want to rest here?
Let's see what you've got.
Get in the way of this! Field!
Come one, come all! Eat dirt!
Radiant, here! Hold on to your heart!
I'll
Here
smash
I
you!
come! I'm all started up!
I'm ready!
Banana, let's go!
Resonate with the earth!
Mega
Double
Ray!
demon fang!
Prepare to be sealed.
Split the fear!
Actually,
We're evil!
Perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk it through and do it!
Ancient ruin.
You're mine! Win!
Not in your dreams! Gemini onward!
Double
Raging
demon
Cascade!
fang! You're mine!
Field!
Crush!
Let's get it out there!
This one's all
Lunar
mine!
Blast!
You're mine!
Eat dirt!
It's over! Now! Double demon fang!
Tempest Whirl!
Looks like it could be worth.
Hi, Hootle!
Resonate with the earth.
I never miss!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Burn!
Here! Lunar Corruption!
Double
This
demon
is far enough! Air by the power of water! Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Now! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. See what I can do. I'll trip it up.
Double demon fang!
In a vine.
I'm ready! Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Not again!
Naturally!
Ruin cake! Damn it! I'm not done!
Holy Glimmer!
Double demon fang! Win! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Here I come!
Begin.
I'm ready!
Thunderblade!
Nicely done.
Go no further!
Double demon fang! Burn!
A new melody.
Double demon fang!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Stardust!
It's time. Take this.
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Now you see what I can do.
Ready! Not still!
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Now! Take this!
This one's mine! This is it!
Severing wind!
Tempest Whirl!
Take this! Rising falcon! Severing wind!
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer. Didn't even break a sweat.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with the tongue.
Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! My turn! Rising Falcon!
Here, let me
Roaring
go.
Wind!
The enemy wields arms too.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant
Here
Fire!
I come! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine! I know you all!
Eat this! Double Demon Fang! Take this!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is frozen.
Hammer!
Here we go!
Deity!
Do it, Tion! Astral energy! Full throttle! What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
No, didn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total salvation.
Here goes! Ready and ready!
Lightning Supernova!
Can't get out of this! Simian pest! I shall steal you where you stand!
Shivering wind!
Illuminate the dance!
Burn in hell!
Holy
Elusive deity!
Rotating pile! Rising spell! Double demon fang! Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Far enough! Tempest!
Elusive deity! Carved through armor!
Rotating
pile driver! Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Not on my watch!
Double demon fang!
Wind with the earth!
Now!
Relay! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, What concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
This one's mine! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
In here! Radiant Pierce! In there with the others!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I come! Start up!
Radiant Pierce!
Rising Falcon!
I'm out of ammo!
Back into the fray!
You're mine!
Take this! Mega Ray!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind!
Now!
Ready!
More for
The enemy wields
I'll
arts
take you
too.
all off!
You'll soon see about that! Bananas, let's go!
I'm not done!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed. It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other... realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it.
Out of our way!
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the
No further!
Have this! Sleep now! Where are you going?
This one's all mine!
We may look cute and stuff, but they're bigger!
Double Demon Fang! You picked it!
There!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Ruin Gate! All yours!
I'm on a
Double
roll!
Demon
Prepare
Fang!
to be seized.
We fight better at a distance. Further away, the better.
In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together!
Finely timed waltz.
Severing Wind!
Holy glimmer! Holy land! There! Go! Back into the
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Step back! This one's all law!
Out of our way! Lightning condemned!
Come and face me!
Resonate with
Double
the earth!
Demon Fang!
Stalagmite!
Double
Blind freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner done!
All mine! Here I come! We've turned the tables on them.
Resonate with the earth!
Right, no time to hold back. Win! Eat dirt!
Healing circle! Here
Here I come!
No further!
Double Demon Fang!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Win! Take this!
Now!
All yours, Kisara! Benediction light.
Now!
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Take this! Swallow Blade! It's over!
Reload! I'm out of it! I'm all stocked up! Dance in the
You're mine!
wind!
Slash!
Air thrust!
Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! The flame inside me!
Wow! Look what I just found.
What's this thing?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. I shall ensure you survive this. Careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Double Demon Fang! Elusive Deity!
Illumination Zone!
Rotating Pile Driver!
Holy Glimmer!
Swallow Blade!
Holy Lamp! Heal!
Shut him down! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Severing Wind! Not a chance! No escape! Rising Sun!
Shattering Foam!
Pieces! Attack time! Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Do it!
Rising Sun!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Barely a blip on our radar. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
No choice! Burn in hell!
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Your arms even natural?
Now you see what I can
Do
do!
it!
Double Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Let's see what you've got.
Double Demon Fang! Come once!
Make it escape!
Resonate with the earth!
Illuminate! Don't mind if I do! Mega Ray! Illuminate
Swallow
the
Blade!
Come
Wind!
on! Holy Glimmer! Holy
Rising
Lamp!
Rocket! Swallow Blade!
Searing
The
Blade!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Radiant
It's
Blast!
over!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Now, naturally! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Only the best materials in your gun.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, don't you?
None of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
To steal from us to be satisfied.
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, Take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, the clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never for Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Double Demon Fang! Win! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed break.
What did they just say?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Looks like it could be worth something.
No choice. Double Demon Fang!
I'll smash you! Negative shape! Resonate with the eye! In a bind?
Double Demon Fang! Destruction! Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
No escape!
Here goes!
Double Demon Fang!
Just wait!
You're mine!
Do it!
On your move!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Get lost! Rise and
Demon
win!
Fang! Win!
Get
You picked the wrong fight!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Coming through!
Double demon blast!
The wind's mine!
The last Power blade!
Confiscated! Reload!
Anything in order!
Lunar corruption!
Damn it!
It's just time! Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Terrific focus! Not today!
Take this!
Double demon fang!
Now!
Win! Kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This will be a delicious piece of... I never
Come one, come all!
Swallow blade! Double demon fang!
Resonate with the earth. Can't get out of this!
Take this!
By the power of water!
Double demon kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Some power you wield.
The one who did the heavy lifting.
Gotta break through!
Glacial
Now you see what I can do!
Forward up!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was sincere.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never...
Astral energy!
Say no more!
We managed to pull through.
I won't forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
Where are you going? Already!
Double demon fang!
Let me help.
Here I come!
Don't mind if I do.
Win! Take
Shield down! Aqua! They're surrounding us!
destruction! Here I
Get
come!
on in there with the others.
We're shattering the
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I'd had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
A long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to win.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of... It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in time expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almeidria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros is one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag's the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Thea was most fortunate, I see.
dispose of the trash.
Double Demon Fang! My turn! Now! Double Demon Fang!
Wow! Look what I just found.
No choice! Double Demon Fang! My turn!
Energy!
Severing Wind!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Hi, Hoodle!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Burn! Now! Strike!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
You got company!
Double Demon Fang!
with the earth.
Mine!
The last
Mine next! I'm
We've
coming
turned the
through!
tables.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
A comfortable win.
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Double Demon Fang! My turn! You're mine! You're finished! Not a chance!
Holy Lance!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Something. Be on your guard.
Double Demon Fang!
What? We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
That would be really awesome to have! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
My fists are crushing it out there!
Can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way.
It's over!
What about you?
Just watch and see.
Take this!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Little help!
Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Eat this!
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Now!
Did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
Do it! No,
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Well, looky here.
No choice.
Double Demon Fang!
Everlasting
Win!
Eat dirt!
Negative gate.
Lightning orb! Do it!
Double
you fight
Demon
better at
Fang!
a distance.
The further away, the better. Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a bet. I shall ensure you survive this.
Double Demon Fang!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Written in.
Do it!
I've been doing really great lately.
Little help!
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
In a bind?
I'm not done! We did it!
As impressive
Double
as
Demon
always.
Fang!
Can you
No,
take it?
I mean, you're even better than ever.
A comfortable win.
Hold on
Retreat
to
if
your
you know
heart.
what's good for
Here
you.
I come!
Double Demon Fang! Not today!
Position, precision,
Double Demon
timing.
Fang!
All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Finally, some open space again.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shot?
This one will be difficult to predict.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
When could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better.
I've never seen Shion actually flustered.
Wow, look what I just found.
Let's see what you've got.
One's mine.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
Illuminate the dark.
I'm ready!
Holy Lance!
A comfortable win.
I guess we can take this? I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I won't forgive you!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wing! I'll take you all on! I'm not done! Great, my turn! It's over! Double Demon Fang!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
We should be able to cook here.
Simply marvelous. I'll never tire of admiring this relic.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
Yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic. But there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almeidrea showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almeidrea for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almeidrea who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. Reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
You, Rinwell, on how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think that because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. It's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind.
What? Good grief.
Yes!
All right. I'm gonna do it. Just you watch, Alvin.
Watch what? You getting clothes?
No, not the I'm talking about asking the hottest lady in town out on a date.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Why is this happening?
Huh?
Damn it.
I guess. Got it.
What the?
Yeah. Do Zugos just go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment?
Beats me. Let's just focus on ensuring they don't make matters any worse.
By the way, why do you keep looking over yourself?
Huh? Oh, no reason. Don't worry about it.
Come one, come all! Negative drift! Next!
I can carve through
On your
Annihilation!
We're in good form!
Coming through!
Double Demon Fang! Win!
Your blade
My
moves
turn.
like silk.
I'll just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
Severing finish!
Ah, here I hope that was improving. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! Now! Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind! Not yet! I'm not done! Start up! You're finished!
captivity.
New escape!
The heavens must be smiling.
You guys want to...
Hi, Hoodle!
Double Demon Fang!
Captivity!
Take
Lunar Blast! Holy Land!
Rising Falcon! Catapult! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Barely a blip on our radar.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang!
This!
You're mine!
Position, precision, timing. All perfect.
That's it? Nothing else to add? That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us!
If only every battle went so... Retreat if you know what's good for you.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Not a chance!
Light astral energy!
No escape!
Lightning condemned! There!
Start up!
Your blade moves like silk.
Take this!
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Let's see.
Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
You have to aim the bright area on their back! Do it!
Next! My turn!
The flashing part's their weak point!
What I can do?
It's over!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Is that the Zugel we're looking for?
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang! Win! Elusive deity! My turn! Here I come!
Raging storm!
Rising! I'm not done!
That's the last of the Zugels that were ruining the farm equipment.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Brace yourself! On top! I'm not done!
By the power of water! Go hard steel!
Double Demon Fang!
Holy land!
It's on!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still really strong,
Right.
Alvin.
I'm just trying here.
Still, it's reassuring.
As impressive as always.
Stop. And here I hoped I was improving. See, that wasn't even a problem.
Coming through! Double Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Here I come!
One more.
Double Demon Fang!
Energy!
My turn!
Illuminated blue! Come forward! Holy
You're
land!
mine!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Okay!
Yeah.
You did it! Yeah!
All right.
Well...
Hello.
Huh.
Sara.
Right. It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about evenly matched.
Gotta break through! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Elusive deity! Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray! The flashing parts are weak points!
Provide assistance.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Mega Ray! Far enough!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! You're mine!
Now,
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind!
Mega Ray!
Rising Storm!
Alright!
Not
It's
again.
showtime!
Prepare to be seized. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
More doing!
Severing Wind!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! I
let my art do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
In an instant! Impact Claw! On knees. Here I come!
Take this!
Radiant Pierce! Shining Supernova!
Carve through armor!
Light
Double
Accident!
Demon Fang!
Lunar Counter! Holy Counter!
Double Demon Fang!
Mine!
I'll grind you into dust!
Win!
Captivity!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Such unadulterated
This one is
fury!
almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Do what you do
You
best.
picked the wrong fight!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Radio time! Mega Ray! Holy
Double
Land!
Demon Fang! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
Supernova! Raging Cascade! Here's a healing art!
Here you are!
Resonate with the earth!
Into the
Here I
shadows!
come!
Mega Ray! Radiant
Here I
Lightning!
come!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Good.
Really now.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Why?
Oh yeah? Dohalim.
It'd be bad news if this had something to do with that wedge business.
What I don't get is, I hear. What could possibly be out here?
We'll find out whether it's coincidence or something more.
Look lively! Hootle and I are go.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Says the guy who can't stop yawning.
Make sure to get some good rest.
warrior without breakfast is a flower without...
I guess so.
That's not a saying.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. Oh?
No choice. Double Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
The heavens must be smiling.
Are we underground? This looks like the inside of some kind of ancient structure.
It seems likely that we're in a Danon temple. Instead of destroyed, it must have been preserved. Either that, or it was constructed underground to begin with.
Careful! We've got company!
What the? Those statues moving?
And attacking!
Win!
Lionheart!
Go! Go!
Strike! This
Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wing! Rising Falcon! Take this! Double Demon Fang! This isn't looking good. Double Demon Fang!
Elusive deity!
Double Demon Fang!
Negative gate!
It's over! Take this!
Being interrupted!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Now! Severing Wing! Now I can let loose!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Strike!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
You're mine! Strike! It's over!
Raging cat! Magic advance! Here!
Double Demon Fang!
Negative gate! On your knees!
Burn!
Here, let me help!
Take this!
Where are you going?
Take this! Severing Wing! You're mine!
I can't take much
Double
more.
Demon Fang!
Raging storm!
Double Demon Fang! Wing! Coming through! Ha! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang!
No further!
Gale Force! Rage out in your dreams! Lightning!
Take this!
Deathfall!
Double Demon Fang!
Will this help? Raging storm!
Now I can let loose. Burn in hell!
Negative gate!
Illuminate the dark!
Stalagmite!
Another incantation ruined.
Double Demon Fang! You're mine! Take this!
Flame! Gale Force!
Smash you!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Thunderblade! Now!
It's still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Watch and bleed!
Here I sit!
Elusive deity!
Severing Wing! You're on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here I go!
Double flame inside the earth to be let free!
Go do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
finely timed
You
walk.
picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the
Severing Wing!
Nothing gets by me!
Resonate with the earth! I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Not a chance! Here I come!
Raging storm!
Double demon!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! What the hell was all that about? Those things didn't even look alive, let alone like Zubans.
They were part of these ruins, but it seems the astral energy changed them somehow. If I had to guess, I'd say there's something bigger lurking within that wants us gone from this place.
Whoever or whatever it is must really value its privacy.
Double demon fang!
Raging storm! It's showtime!
Double demon fang! Here I come!
Mega Red! This one's mine!
Double demon fang! Win!
Illuminate magic is
You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Take it!
evil!
Double demon fang!
Lancer!
Severing Wing! You're mine!
Will this
It's
help?
over! Double demon fang! Severing Wing!
Healing Pulse! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Destruction! Here I come!
Take this!
You're finished! Double demon fang!
Seismic
Captivity! Here I come!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do!
Double demon fang! Here I come!
Tempest Wall!
It's on! Severing Wing!
My astral energy!
You picked the wrong fight!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Mega Ray! Lightning raging power of water! Sweet power! More for the top! Raging storm! Where are you going?
You're mine!
Thank you, no!
Can't end here!
Elusive deity! Illuminate the
I'll
dark!
bring you back from death abyss.
Holy land!
light.
Restore
I can't kill you forever! Glacial Spear!
Not done yet! Take it!
Sorry!
This battle is stacked heavy against us.
So we regroup and try again.
You're right. We must play intelligently.
Can't move!
I couldn't make it in time. This is some punishment.
I can't believe this.
You guys want to rest here? It's important to get your rest.
Good night, everyone.
It's a brand new day, everyone. Let's greet the dawn.
A laudable sentiment.
Hey. Is Dohalim's shirt on backwards?
Suffice it to say, mornings aren't his...
Go further!
Double demon fang!
Far enough!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Excellent technique. A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us? Well...
Huh?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Law. Sorry.
Oh?
Thanks.
Looks like you're done here, Alphen.
Yeah. That was too close.
We've reached our destination.
Hey.
Yes!
I guess.
Huh? Yeah.
Nice. Oh.
What?
How?
Really?
We did it!
Hey! Good grief.
Yeah!
It couldn't have gotten far.
But there are still Zeugles on the loose. We'd better hurry.
Yes!
Isn't that the bull? It's surrounded by Zeugles.
Hey now! No picking on Ab!
Here
Dispose
goes!
of the trap.
Demon can't get out of this!
Radiant pierce!
Slash!
Not on my watch!
Good job!
They're surrounding us! Go!
Next!
As impressive as always. No, I mean you're even better than ever.
Yeah! I guess...
Yes!
Yeah?
Huh?
How?
Hey!
Really?
Hey! Ah! Huh? Good grief. Yeah.
Don't look now, but the animals have come to see you off.
Of course, the only affection I can get is from livestock.
Aww. I think you and them are a match made in heaven.
You better not come back. Got it?